shift in 3, 2, 1. Oh, gotta be careful because we we went from 25 to pretty quick there. What's up, guys? This is your old pal Corey here. CinciNationStudios in the house. Anyways, I wanted to do this video a while back. I had it recorded, I had everything done. I unfortunately did not get any audio from that video. I was recording with the GoPro Hero 5 session. I don't know if it needs an update, but it was not picking up the mic volume, and I wanted it to pick up the microphone with the external mic because it sounds a lot better as far as recording, and I wanted it to be in 4K 30 because I was going to use, like I did in my other video, the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 and do kind of like an iPhone 4K 30 versus GoPro 4K 30, all about the car. I know I've done videos on this car in the past, but I wasn't able to get that good of quality because of the sound. You guys know the GoPro Hero 5 Black does not pick up very well with sound, so running it with the external mic is going to be doing me a huge favor here. You guys will be able to hear the turbo spool up, you'll hear the blow-up valve a lot better, and you'll hear me talking. We're going to roll with the windows down so you guys can hear the car a little bit better. We are going to be cruising to the dentist. I got a dentist appointment today, so that's going to be fun. So without further ado, we are going to roll out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that intro. That was just something that I wanted to test, more or less. So anyways, let's get on with the drive and talk a little bit about the car. So as of right now, we're running I don't know if you can see it in the top right with the wide angle of the GoPro or not, but we have the Cobb access port, and it is running on a stage 2 tune at 93 octane at about 24 pounds of boost. I have not had this car dynoed yet, but it's pulling some really good power. As far as this car is concerned, we have talked about it as a stage 3 from the factory as far as the leather Recaros, heated seats, heated mirrors, you know, the full Sony sound system with the subwoofer and everything like that, and the navigation, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, all those goodies, along with sport mode and track mode. Essentially, track mode is just taking stability completely off. So anyways, as far as gas mileage is concerned, this car gets great gas mileage if you're not pushing on it. If you're pushing on this car, the gas mileage sucks. It's horrible. If I'm gunning it and I don't have traction control on and I'm just ripping around the streets, I get about 14 miles to the gallon. So that is no bueno. But that's also with me really ripping on it. And this car also has a very smooth and engaged shifter. It's very smooth, but yet every single slot you know that it's engaged and it's in gear. The clutch feels great. We got two-step. Pull the e-brake up. So with two-step, we're building about 4 pounds of boost off a launch instead of no boost. If we just, you know, try and launch it at about 3,000 RPMs, there's no boost there. So anyways, it's nice to have two-step because of that fact. No lift shift. So anyways, we're gonna roll the windows up. This car is just really a really fun car to daily drive. If you guys are looking for a car, now granted this has all the options and everything on it, but if you guys are looking for a car that they are not going to be making here in the near future, look at the Ford Focus ST Stage 3, Stage 2, Stage 1, because they all have, even in the Stage 1, you don't get the same rims. The packages are different, but you're getting the same handling, you're getting the same engine, and also you can upgrade the car exactly the same. Granted, you just don't have all the amenities that this car has if you get Stage 1, but still a great car. You can also look at the Ford Focus RS. That's a great car. All-wheel drive, 350 foot-pounds of torque, 350 horsepower. This car generates a ton of torque. The turbo on this car makes torque instantly. There's hardly any lag and turbo lag at all. And that's just on a Stage 2 tune. So the options of upgrading this car, granted it's front wheel drive, but I've raced, there's a guy around here that has a Civic Type R, it's red. There's another guy that's got a blue one. I raced a red Civic Type R and I pulled on him pretty well. We stayed pretty close until about 40, and then I started to pull away from him, and then we stayed about 3 car lengths up to about 100. So this car really will get it. It has a Cobb intake, it has a Cobb exhaust, Cobb engine mount, it's got a Cobb rear motor mount, and then a Turbo Smart blow-off valve. And what else? That's about it for right now. Nothing else going on. But the car is running amazing. I always run 93 octane. Granted, the tune requires it, so I run 93. And here's the crazy thing: the car makes enough power to pull away from a Civic Type R. So I've also raced other cars, but the thing being is, when I am on the highway, the car I took a trip to Virginia, and that was about an 8.5 hour drive, and I got 32 miles to the gallon. So I can't complain there. Now, yeah, when you're ripping it up on the streets, the gas isn't that good. But when you're cruising, it's a comfortable car. It fits me perfect. I mean, if you're a bigger guy, I can understand these seats not being very comfortable, but for me, absolutely perfect. I love it. So anyways, what I wanted to do with this video, more or less, was allow you guys to get a sense of the car at a different angle, and also be able to hear it with the external mic in 4K. God, this road is terrible for bumps. Hear it and see it in 4K 30, and then I will use the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 to get 4K 30 of the outside of the vehicle. Now, I have not done anything to this car cosmetic wise. It's got the 18-inch rims that came with it, which are the alloy rims. They're not the basic rims, they're the stage 3 rims. The rims on this car are pretty nice, but I will be upgrading them. I will be getting better tires for the car, you know, of course, when we go to track days and things like that. But anyways, just driving this car, if you guys want a fun car that is going to last you, that gets good gas mileage on the highway, but yet will tear up the streets if you want it to, has a lot of torque, has a lot of potential for modifications to get up with this stock turbo, about 300 horsepower, 420 foot-pounds of torque. That's dyno tuned. So, you know, those kind of numbers are really, really, really good. Now, if you get an aftermarket turbo, you can get about 400 horsepower, 360 foot-pounds of torque. You're losing torque but gaining horsepower, which, as you guys know, if you're car guys, torque gets you off the line, horsepower keeps you going. So, anyways, it's just a really fun car to drive. I wouldn't have picked, other than maybe if I had the choice of picking the RS, I wouldn't have picked a different car for me right now. Now, if I had the choice to pick any car, of course I'm going to pick a Lamborghini Huracan, but hey, I don't have that kind of money. This car, off the lot, is a $34,000 car, and it is well worth the money. But at the same time, you can get it used. This is a 2015. You can get it used like I did with this one, with 30,000 miles, one owner, for 18 grand. Spotless interior, and I have a warranty with McCluskey Chevrolet, where if I get my oil changes and stuff all done there, then I have a lifetime warranty on the engine and everything else. That's not even through Ford. It bypasses the warranty that Ford gives, so that's always nice as well. But depending on where you buy your car, blah blah blah, you know, I will be adding a Cobb front mount intercooler, a Cobb or MBPR. I'm probably going to go with the MBPR downpipe because I want a catless downpipe. But all in all, the car runs amazing. It's smooth, it shifts smooth, it's great for a daily driver, but it's great to take to the track. It's one of those cars you buy, it's got a flat bottom wheel, it's got a heated steering wheel, heated seats, so in the winter, perfect car. It's got traction control, you can take traction control off, it's got a digital display in the center, it's got everything from Bluetooth to Wi-Fi to navigation. Up top, you got your oil temperature, boost, and oil PSI gauges on the top. And then over here I have my Cobb system, which shows me my actual air-fuel ratio, which is at idle right now 14.80, 14.55. It's average right around in there. Boost pressure negative 9.38. And then the charge air temp is 112.6 degrees. Now, I want my charge air temps to come down, So going with the Cobb front mount intercooler, I want that to be a lot closer to, right now it's 82 degrees out. I want my charge air temps to be almost identical, or a little bit, just a little bit higher than what it is outside as far as the temperature is concerned. And then the oil temperature, it tells me as well. It's also got shift lights. You can have up to 6 gauges. It's awesome. I enjoy it. And not only that, you can data log. You can take it to any tuner, and he can use the Cobb Access port to tune your car. Or you can go and download different tunes online. I don't suggest it. I think the tunes that come on the Cobb Access port run perfectly fine for the modifications that you put on it until you're to the point of actually getting it dyno tuned. So once you get the front mount intercooler, the downpipe, the full catback exhaust, the intake, the intercooler, everything that you get minus upgrading the turbo. So front mount intercooler, downpipe, exhaust, cold air intake. At that point, your stage 3, you would then go take it and get it dyno tuned to pull a little bit more power out than what you would get on a stage 3 tune from Cobb. You're going to get more power if it's actually dyno tuned. So anyways, even with it being tuned and running on 93 octane, it's still getting great gas mileage on the highway. It's a comfortable car to sit in, to ride in. Yeah, it's a sporty car. It has stiffer suspension, but it's not terrible. So anyways, I'm going to cut this video here. I'm going to pick it up after I get out of the dentist and go get it washed, get some food, and then we will do the walk around of outside of the car, and you guys will kind of see the switch from the 4K 30 of the GoPro and the 4K 30 of the iPhone 10 with the DJI Osmo Mobile 2. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. This will be the last time I talk, so actually no, it won't. I'll talk to you guys when I get out of the dentist. So anyways, I'll catch you when I get out of the dentist. Alright guys, we are back out of the dentist. I have to now run to the Escort radar, because my radar detector, my really nice Escort radar detector decided to go ahead and say, hey, I'm not going to work anymore as far as the LED on the LED screen on the radar itself isn't working, so I got to take it in. So we're going to head that way. And you guys are coming along for the ride. Nope, I take a right onto Hamilton Ave. See, I can't see if that's an actual police frequency or not, so that's the thing that sucks. Now I can pull it up on my phone, but I like to be able to see it, and you know, it's part of the radar's feature, so I should be able to see it. So I'm taking it down there now. But anyways, hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic, beautiful, wonderful day, living your lives to the fullest. It's actually really nice out. We might get a moto vlog in today. However, I do have a lot of things I need to get done today, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out and ride. But I believe it's supposed to be nice here the next couple days, which that's a really good thing because we're going to get some moto vlogs out, which is nice. So we'll get that in, which I miss riding my baby bike. That thing is wicked fast and wicked fun, and I just miss riding it. You get that sense of freedom you don't get inside a car. Even though, you know, you're going to have fast cars, it's just not the same at all. So anyways, I'm going to cut it off here. There's not much more I wanted to talk about with the car. I talked about the Cobb access port, the Cobb rear motor mount, the Cobb intake system, the Cobb exhaust, the downpipe that I'm going to be getting in the Cobb intercooler. So once all that's installed, we will be going stage 3 dyno tune, and then I might just leave it there because the car will be plenty of fast until I decide, hey, it's not fast enough anymore, because that tends to happen, and upgrade the turbo. The only thing is leaving the stock turbo on there, you know, gives me more of a sense of reliability, which I like the idea of having a lot of, you know, extra power, extra sound, crackles and pops, flames, but reliability. So I don't think I'm going to switch to turbo, but you never know. We'll have to see what the future entails for this car. Once again, this road is bumpy AF. So anyways, since we've talked about the car and essentially you guys got to hear, I'm going to cut this video here and we will pick it back up after I leave the radar place. Alright, I'll catch you guys when we pick it back up. Alright guys, so I just left Escort Radar Detector Company. They have a place that's right by me. I walked in, they were able to fix the display on my radar detector. It's a high-end radar detector, so it's awesome they were able to fix it. It literally took 5 minutes. That's awesome. So got that fixed and done out of the way. So now headed to get some food, and then once I get home, I'm going to do the iPhone 10 with the DJI Osmo, walk around the car, let you guys hear the exhaust, so on and so forth. You know, this is kind of like a review video, talk about car video, you know, just all around, you know, whatever video. This is one of those videos that are like, hey, you know what? I feel like recording. I want to record in 4K. I want to see how well the GoPro does, because I know the GoPro 5 Black does not have stabilization when you're recording in 4K. So I want to see how that, because I haven't actually done it, so I want to see how that turns out. Plus, you know, I kind of want to see the difference between the footage quality of the iPhone 10 in 4K, because the footage I got on the iPhone, or on the GoPro Session 5 session, was no audio, so of course I couldn't upload it. Alright guys, so with that being said, don't forget to keep it real, speak that trust, and peace in the world. Alright guys, I will catch you on the next one.